Hi everybody, this is Dan again from Prayer Warriors, along with Coco the Wonder Dog back over here. Today I'd like to talk about a lady in the Old Testament named Hannah who persevered in prayer, and also about a guy named Eli who wouldn't qualify for Father Knows Best if they were going to remake that old TV show. Um, there was a time before there was a temple when the Ark of the Covenant, which contained the Ten Commandments, manna from heaven, and Aaron's rod that budded, they were located in the tabernacle and located at Shiloh. Now Eli was the priest, the high priest, and had two wicked sons, Hophni and Phinehas, not to be confused with Phineas and Ferb, the cartoon, and they ministered along with him. Now, at this time, there was a lot of apostasy in the land. People were just going through the motions as far as worship and making sacrifices for the people. The two sons were ripping off the people and taking more of the sacrifices to eat than they were supposed to take. And they were just being careless with their priestly tasks that were ordained by God. Hearing the voice of God during this time was very rare because of sin. Now, during this time, Hannah, the favored wife of Elkanah, yes, she had another wife, she was barren, and that was considered a curse, really, in those days. Well, she came before Eli, and she was praying silently with only her lips moving, and since he wasn't used to seeing people coming and praying and being sincere about it during his time of service, Eli accused her of being snot-slinging drunk. And she assured him that she wasn't and explained her request for his son and that she would dedicate him to the Lord. Well, Eli blessed her and told her, "May the Lord grant your request." And God did. It wasn't long before she had a son. And the son's name was Samuel, the future prophet, whom she brought back to Eli and dedicated him to study under Eli the priest. Now, Eli didn't really do a good job of disciplining his own sons who were kind of running amok, who in addition to misusing the sacrifices, they were sleeping with women that came to the tabernacle to do sacrifices and that needed prayer. However, Eli did help Samuel somewhat. A man of God did come to Eli at one point and prophesied the death of his two sons, and that God would raise up a faithful servant to replace the house of Eli. Years later, during a fight between the Philistines and Israel, Hophni and Phinehas stupidly brought the ark from Shiloh to the battlefield. And during the battle, they were killed, and the ark was captured by the Philistines. When someone ran back from the battlefield and told Eli, who at this time was 98 years old, and he was trembling the whole time for fear of the safety of the ark, when he was told of the deaths of his sons, but when he heard that the ark had been taken, he fell out of his chair, broke his neck, and died. Thankfully, Samuel was soon recognized as a great prophet of God by this time. Samuel went on to anoint the first king of Israel, Saul, and later the second king, King David. Now, I'll discuss the humorous story of the Philistines and the problems they had with the ark in another video. Links are below, and may God bless you.